Franchise Licensing and Permit Committee meeting. We want to wish every one of you a happy new year, and we also want to thank God for keeping us alive and bringing us into this new year. We have the quorum, and so we will begin our official deliberation. I will ask if the district manager or Cynthia to help us with the agenda, because just from my phone, so I can hardly see the agenda.
Okay, so the first thing on your agenda is a review of a renewal application from City Tamale located at 1316 Oak Point Avenue inside the Hunts Point Peninsula. They're applying for a beer and cider license. I spoke to Sokola right now. She's still online, but she just said that they don't have any 311 or 911 complaints against their establishment. There's no outdoor permit for this location, and their license number is provided on the agenda. So
thank you. So with no issue from the police precinct, do we have any update from the district office, please?
what do you mean?
Any
there's no updates. They're good standing. We have no issues with this establishment.
Okay. Do we have any community member that has anything to say, or any board member that has anything to say about this particular business establishment?
Yes, I don't have anything to say. Oh, okay. But all right.
Please.
Somebody speak.
Can you state your name?
I think someone was ahead of me.
No, she deferred. She deferred to you speaking.
Okay, I have a quick question. How long has this business been in service?
Can you please state your name for record? Okay.
You say how many years we've been in business?
How long have you been in business in that location?
Oh, let me put my camera so you guys can see me. Oh, my name is Israel from City Tamale. We've been in business for a little bit over 6 years now. This is our 7th year. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Glad you asked. Thank you.
Oh, I remember who he is now. Pastor John?
Yes. Okay.
I remember. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Okay. So do we have any other comment or question from the board member or from community residents? Okay.
I mean, Pastor John.
Yes.
If Cola is telling us that there's no complaint, I remember when he came the last time, he was a pretty nice guy, and it's been a while. So if we don't have any complaints and everything is going well, as he presented himself to us before, and it continues to go, why not, just go with it? Because I remember him pretty well.
Okay. So with no more questions or contribution from any community member, can we have a motion from a community member for motion to approve or deny the application?
Yes, I approve. Clifford Muniz.
I, Barbara Lopez, second that.
Do we have any abstention? Do we have any no? So by unanimous consensus, the application is hereby approved and will be forwarded to the board. Thank you.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
So don't remind him he got to go to the meeting, right?
Yes, I
You'll
wanted to defer to Cynthia. Cynthia, you can take over from there.
Okay, so Israel, you still have to attend our general board meeting, which is going to be January 26th. And I'll send you the information that week of, because it was approved at committee level. Now it has to get approved for the general board level, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be there. I have a question.
Yes.
I want to open a food truck in the Bronx around Southern Boulevard, but from what I hear, there is no more permits given out. Is there something we can do for City Tamale, for maybe just for the Bronx, not Manhattan, nowhere else but the Bronx?
Can you email us that question and then we can figure it out with like the consumer affairs and ask, because at least I'm not too sure about it.
Okay, I will do it. Yes, thank you. That was my question, and I'll be there on January 26th.
Thank you so much. I'll email you soon, okay?
Perfect. Thanks.
Okay, have a good day.
Soon.
Bye. All right, so now we can go to the second one. We have La Finca Bar and Grill located at 960 East 165th Street. They submitted a new application for a full liquor license. They will have a full food menu, full kitchen run by a chef or a cook. They will have a jukebox, DJ, recorded music, and live music. They would also have personal security. There's no outdoor permit for this location, and I saw earlier Alvin Infante was on. Let me just see.
Yes, I'm on. Hey.
Okay, he's on.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you and welcome. Do we have a brief from the police precinct concerning this business establishment?
Yes, the call is on, and she said there was no reports to 311 or 911 about this location, but she's still on if you want to ask her.
Hi, I'm here.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, how's everyone?
Thank you. Okay, you have the floor now. Thank you.
Yes, so from La Finca, just like Tamales place, we have no reports of 311, 911, and no violent crimes that we saw in our system. So we really have nothing to report when it comes to this establishment.
Thank you, officer. Any comments from a board member, or member of the community,
Yes,
I got a question.
Question.
Yes, go ahead, Maggie.
Hi. Alvin, this is for you.
Hey, hi.
I thought you was gonna be a restaurant since you opened. You opening up the restaurant now?
No, we've been a restaurant. We have been open, but now we coming up for the liquor license for the permanent, and that's why we're seeking the support of the community.
Yeah, but what are your hours of operation? Because when I passed through there, you basically closed, and during the day.
This week we have been closed because
No, before that.
We normally we're opening at 3 p.m. From Monday through Monday, so every day from 3 p.m. Starting next week, we are setting up to start opening at 10 a.m. As we coming up to the new year, we think there might be a demand for lunch special in the neighborhood, and we're going to be exploring that avenue now. So we actually are setting that up to start with lunch special and start opening a little earlier. Hopefully, we could get that up and going starting next week.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Do we have any other questioning for the establishment?
I have a question. Where is the ATM machine in that place?
The ATM machine is inside.
Inside where?
It's in the corner by the bar.
Okay, how far is that away from the front door?
Well, we have two doors. So approximately 12 to 15 feet from the door. Is that a concern or an issue?
That should be on your application that talks about that. I don't know if they changed it, but it was there.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not aware, but whatever adjustment we need to make, I'm open for it. No problem there.
Okay, so it's always on the agenda and that we put out. So what happens is when you have the ATM by the door, it's just more of a safety concern. So that way no one tries to run in, see somebody.
Oh, it's where it is now is not visual from the outside. If that's the question.
No, we know it's not. At least I know the two doors from there.
Okay.
I could imagine where you have it, but
It's kind of hidden. It's kind of
familiar,
hidden in the corner. So
yeah,
in
but
order
if
for you to
someone's
see it, you
familiar
have to
with
be
the
inside.
corner, if someone's familiar with your establishment and they see somebody standing there and they just want to make a quick run and like rob them and then run out, which is why they tell you not to leave the ATM by the door. It's just it's a safety thing.
Okay. Yeah, but where it is now is kind of hidden in the corner, so it's definitely not accessible from the front door. And we have double doors in both entrances as well. But like I said, I'm open to move it if we need to.
Okay, maybe you could just like send us a photo of where it's at now, and then they can discuss that.
Okay, I can forward that to you.
Okay.
No problem. Absolutely.
I need a point of reference here, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
So this establishment came to us, let's say last year this time, and we went back and forth with Mr. Infante with numerous things. First, there was a shed outdoors that he removed. There was issues with that. The main issue here was when when you guys are listening, voted on this, we always ask if there's going to be any type of performances that he will notify the precinct and the board of such. So I sent a letter at your request in July to the State Liquor Authority in July 2021, advising them that the principal here was not complying with the stipulations that we set forth. He was not notifying us of live entertainment that he was having at his establishment here. The State Liquor Authority recently just had a hearing and they denied his license. So the main issue here is not about 911 calls or anything, is he was not in compliance with the community board's request of notifying us when he would have live establishments. We went over this with him. You, Mr. Chair, went over this with him. And Mr. Infante was not in compliance with it. That's the issue now. So he had a temporary license from the State Liquor Authority. He had a hearing and they denied the full license. And that's why he's reapplying for a new license now.
Very much, district manager, for that information update. I was about to ask Mr. Fontes, am I right?
Infante, yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. I was about to ask you how you are doing, because from the question that was asked previously, whether you are or what hours you are opening the business, you did say from 3 p.m. But I remember when you came before the committee, you said you wanted to set up a family restaurant, a place where the people in the neighborhood can come and be able to have, an atmosphere that they can eat and have some sense of safety.
Absolutely, and that's what we are. I'm sorry to cut you off, but absolutely, and that's what we are. I mean, you know, you go back and ask, you know, the full one. I mean, we open at 3 o'clock because, you know, we are a la carte restaurant, but we are open for the family, including Sunday brunches. That's what we have become. We have become. You remember, this place used to be a place where it was a trouble place for the community. And I think that, you know, over the last couple of months that we have taken over and managed this place, we have managed to turn this around where, you know, we haven't had not even one complaint since we took over this location. In addition to that, you know, we do have a full menu, and we are open for dinner. We're open for late lunch. Like I said, we open after 3 p.m. The reason why I'm taking this operation slow is because we're taking it step by step. And as I mentioned earlier, we're now getting ready to opening up a little earlier. We're going to start opening up at 10 a.m., where we're going to be able to offer some breakfast and additional lunch special to the community. But you know, we're taking it one step at a time. But my understanding is that we have become a safe place where you could come in with your family, eat good food, and we're probably one of the only locations in the entire neighborhood that, you know, looks apart, where you can come in and sit down and enjoy your meal. You know, and maybe some of the members of the community can attest to that. I submitted to Cynthia a whole list of petition of members of this community that support this restaurant, because I think, you know, between the over 20 families that eat from here, uh, you know, I think we have become something great for this community. You know, we support the precinct all the time. I am constantly in communication with the precinct always. Anything they need, we're here to help them. I mean, they can attest to that. You go ask Secola. You know, and like I said, I want to apologize if I fail to communicate directly with the community, or if by any way I fail to meet some of the speculations that were put forward. But I am open to continue to work with this community, and you know, take this business forward with your support. We have worked extremely hard, you know, to turn this place around to a location where it's safe, and like you said, I mean, you guys live around here. You've seen what we've done. Um, you know, like I said, I want to work. I'm here to support the community, not to work against you guys. And like I said, if I fail you, or if I didn't communicate it, something that I was supposed to communicate, I apologize for that. But running a restaurant, it's not. It's hard work. It takes
Can I
a
say
lot.
something, Pastor John?
Mr. Chair, can I just have a point of reference here?
You're coming to. I want
Well,
to
I
say
have an
that.
actual question for Mr.
I would like to
Infante.
say that.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. Mr.
Go ahead.
Infante,
Yes, sir.
part of the stipulations was that you will notify either the precinct or the community board of when you have live events. You failed to do that. You're saying you have communications with the precinct, but you've never notified them of events that you're having. You never notified the community board of events.
I do have communication with the precinct, and Sokola could attest to that. And I did email the community back in July. You know, I did miss a couple of event prior, and then I got contacted by the precinct, and they told me, hey, look, you were supposed to email us. And then after that, I emailed the community. Cynthia, I don't know if you have, what was it, July? Hold on a second.
No, but
guys.
you never notified. No. You never notified us. And since then, since July, you've had multiple events because you have flyers posted throughout the community. You've never contacted us regarding any event that you had there, Mr. Infante. I'm gonna take that as an insult because
Please don't.
spoke about this. We clearly spoke about this. And even the precinct can say that you might have communication with them, but it's not about events that you're having. You're having events almost every weekend there. And we've not known anything about this. The letter I sent was in July. Since July, you've had multiple events. You've never contacted us.
Please don't.
Okay.
The last thing I want is to make anyone feel insulted. Once again,
Okay.
I apologize if I truly apologize if I fail you in any way, and please tell me what I need to do to make it up. But like I said, there's over 15 family that eat from the restaurant, and I believe we've done a phenomenal job on turning this thing around and making a example restaurant for the community.
Yeah.
So like I said,
Thank
I apologize if I miss, or if by any chance I fail you guys, and I'm willing to make it up however you guys want me to. But please think
thank
about
you.
all the lives that are affected by this restaurant and this business.
Thank you, Mr. Alfante. At this point, just like the district manager has said, we are dealing with a situation where the liquor authority denied you a license because of you have been running your business without, you know, um, uh, without without
Following rules and regulations.
yeah, for the rules and regulations, the stipulation that you have agreed with the community. So it's not really about
The liquor
what.
authority did deny the license because the community withdrew their support. That's why I am here today. I am here today to
Yeah,
ask for the
yes,
support of this community.
yes,
I am here today to
and
beg
from
you. I am here today to beg this community, to support this business and the over 20 families that eat from this business. I am here
yes,
today asking for forgiveness. And I am here today to let
okay,
you guys know that
Mr.
we're here to work with this
Alfante,
community, and we've done a great thing for this community. Please.
Mr. Alfante, I want to understand that members of the community, people that live around you, have taken pictures of the events you've been having. They have sent to
You're
the
cutting
community.
off. You're cutting off. I can't hear what you're saying. You're
I
cutting
can't
off.
hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
It's better.
Okay. Yes, I was saying that I would like you to understand that members of the community have been taking pictures of your events, sending the flyers that you've been using to advertise
But
your program.
if I fail you guys,
So I,
since
I
day
am.
one.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I
Finish.
finish?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we are not just here to support your business. The essence of the community board is to protect the interests of the community as a whole. So
Absolutely.
if the community residents have been taking pictures of your operations, of your activities, sending pictures of your own posters of events all year round. They have been reporting what you are doing. They have been monitoring what you are doing. I don't know who you think we should be supporting here, your business or the community. So it is now a question of
I think
the
my business.
problem,
I think
the same problem that was there when you came is the
no,
same problem that you have continued, to
Reverend John,
maintain.
forgive me for saying this, but we haven't had any issues since we took over. You supporting the business is you supporting the community, Reverend John.
Okay,
We have
point,
had a smooth operation since we took over, and since day one, I told this community I'm open to work with you guys. And if there was an issue, you should reach out to me and let me know. Hey, you have this problem, like the precinct thing. I would have fixed it. I am trying to also to survive. We have to. This business has to provide some type of
thank you,
entertainment.
Mr. Alfonte. We need to move forward. At this point, we're going to get into business discussion. The committee will be discussing about this.
I'm asking for you guys' support, please. Don't do this for over the 15 family that eat from this business. Think about your community.
Okay. We are going to move into. Does any board member or community member that have any other question for Mr. Alfonte or Infante?
I just
I
want to,
do.
I want, oh, okay.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yes,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Barbara.
Sigue. I'll wait. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Mr.
No, it's okay.
Infante.
Okay.
See, yeah,
Okay, this is Maggie.
Maggie. Hey,
When you came here, we told you about all the issues we had with your location. You said you was gonna be a restaurant. You said you was gonna follow the rules and regulations. And now, my
Maggie.
district manager just said that they send you a letter. Why didn't you respond to him?
What letter? Nobody sent me a letter. No.
He just said he sent you a letter.
Who sent me a letter? No, he
Wow.
sent a letter to the liquor authority. He sent a letter to the liquor authority.
No, I send a letter to the state liquor authority on behalf of this board. This board instructed me
Okay.
in July to send a letter objecting to the license because he's not in compliance with us.
Oh, my apologies. I understood wrong.
Like,
Well,
I'm open.
this is the problem that we gave you a chance and you knew the rules and regulations and you still
Maggie, when I
yes,
took over this location, this was a trouble location for this community.
I understand that. We know
Like,
that better than anybody.
exactly. And since I've been here, all we've done is good for this community. I mean, you guys live here. You've been around.
Listen, my
You've seen
impression was that you was gonna be open, lunch and all that. Every time I pass through there to get a lunch, you always been closed. So I don't know what kind of a restaurant. Funny, you never said it was a brunch restaurant.
We started business. We were opening at 3 p.m. That's what I told you guys we were gonna open when I first came to this community. Right now we are gonna start opening at 10 a.m. Which that project we're gonna start kicking off starting next week. Right, we need that full liquor license because it's what supports the business. I know part of the speculation was I was supposed to notify and send the community an email whenever we're going to have a live event, because that's what helps to bring some customers into the area. I failed to do that, and I apologize for that. But since
I'm not part of
we took over this business, we have turned this business from a trouble business to a good business for this community.
Okay, it's up to the committee. I just have questions because I live in this community and I'm just tired of people coming here saying one thing and they do others. And
Maggie,
it's really sad.
Yeah.
Sad because this only happens here.
No, Maggie, we're like I said, we're here. We are
Okay.
here. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
not
so
part of this committee. I'm gonna
we-
let you handle them.
Okay, so we have another person on the floor. Barbara, please. Barbara Lopez.
Okay. First of all, you brought up to us how the precinct, you communicate with them. The precinct, you don't communicate with them properly. You're telling us you apologize on something that is very important to us. Whenever you have an event, you have to let us know. You did several events, and you expect us to just take your apology and believe that you're not going to do this again. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that, because you have to follow rules and regulations so that we could be on your side. You cannot expect us to believe what you say when you plainly went out there and did whatever you want, and you did not give a damn what we think. Excuse my words, but this is exactly how I feel. And you could say whatever you want to say, but you need to know that's not how it works. So you cannot preach down to us and believe that we're going to swallow this. This is community board 2, and we are serious. We're not going to allow people to do what they want to do with us, because we're fighting to keep our community. And events that you do causes problems, will cause serious problems. And we're going to look like the fools if we let you keep doing this. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Ms. Lopez.
Can I just add to that that we haven't
any other comments from the community member or board member?
Yes, I would like to know. So what time he's open? This is Evelyn.
I open from 3 to 3.
To 3 in the morning?
Yes.
And that's a restaurant, 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's a restaurant lounge. It's all the restaurant lounge open too.
Or if it's a family-oriented restaurant, it's supposed to open early and close a little
That's why
early.
we're taking it step by step. That's why I said that starting next week, we're gonna start opening at 10 a.m. Remember, we opened in the middle of pandemic, and the amount of money that we have invested into this business is basically all my life savings is here, and
Yes,
we're
but
taking
with
it
this
step by
pandemic,
step.
I think with this pandemic, it would have been more feasible to be open earlier, later, because when people socialize and drink, a lot of things happen, and also everybody starts contaminating themselves with this pandemic that's going on right now.
I understand.
Thank you. Okay. Do we have any other board member or committee member that want to say something before we move? We're going to move to the next step, which is voting motion on this issue. Any other person? Board member, community member? Okay. At this point, I want to ask for a motion, either to a motion to allow or to deny. A motion allow or to deny this full license, liquor license being issued to this establishment. But before then, I want to say that La Finca has not kept to its agreement with the community board. They have flouted all most of the key issues, key concerns that were raised by the community and by the community board.
I believe the only thing I failed to do was send you guys an email whenever we're having a live performance. Other than that, all the other speculations, including safety, has been our top priority. And like the precinct mentioned and reported, since we took over, there hasn't been any issues here in this location, and we have been.
Albin and Fente, I want you to understand that community members have sent pictures of your events. They have sent postcards of your events to the district office and to the committee and to this committee. We have full information of what is transpiring in your business establishment. Whether the police precinct issued any summons or not, I want you to understand your business has not been friendly, does not improve the quality of life of a community, as you agreed to do. So at this point, I would like a member of the committee to move a motion to grant or to deny this business.
I motion to deny this for not following the rules of regulation.
Do I have a second?
I second it.
Can we vote? Do I have any abstention?
Wow, guys.
Any no?
So if you vote no, that means that they should get the license?
Yes.
All right, then I vote no.
Okay. So by unanimous consensus, this committee moves a motion to deny the issuing of a full liquor license to La Finca Bar and Grill. And this will now move to the full committee board, who will have the final vote. I will now turn over to the district manager or to Cynthia on a further directive on this particular issue. Thank you.
Ralph, are you there, or am I taking over? Okay, well, Ralph is a little busy right now. So, Infante, even though the committee voted you down, it could still be approved at full board or denied. So, I'll send you the information for that meeting. And we'll be moving on. There's 2 announcements at this point.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Okay.
Do we have any announcement?
Yeah, we do. I'm bringing it up right now. So we have for the Bronx fire victims, they're doing a drive and they're doing collection and drop off donations from Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. over at 1230 Zariga Avenue, which is a Department of Education borough office. They're collecting toiletries, toothbrush, soaps, shampoos, conditioners, toothpaste, new clothing, hats and scarves, laundry supplies, blankets, combs, brushes, new pillows, and socks. Everything new. They don't want anything used. The next thing, I have a housing application for 720 Tiffany Street. Then I have another housing application for 980 Westchester Avenue. Everyone on here, I will be emailing all of these flyers to tomorrow. You know, the plastic straws available upon request because they're not going to be giving them out the way they used to. Rental assistance, that was today, so I will be taking that out. Sorry, give me a second. This is all housing court information. So I'll be sending all of these out, and if you know anyone who could actually use it, you can send it to them as well. And then we have some construction updates from the Department of Transportation. Eastbound and westbound between 138th and Barretto Street, there's going to be a traffic change on the Bruckner Expressway, so just look out for that. And it gives you the information of what's going to be happening if you drive through there. And that's it. So I'll be sending all of these flyers along with the agenda and the web chat tomorrow. Anything from the committee?
Cynthia,
Yes.
remember, what's this place called? It's on the corner of Sutton, across from the precinct.
801 Southern Boulevard?
Yeah. What
Yep.
has happened with him and his liquor license? Anything new?
Oh, I don't know. We could ask Ralph. I'll ask him tomorrow and we'll follow up with it. I'm not too sure.
I think we should have the precinct go in there occasionally because, again, saw him with liquor and stuff. Tried to take a picture, but it was kind of a little bit hard. And I think we need to pay more attention to them in there.
Okay, I wrote it down, so I'll talk to Ralph about that tomorrow. Anyone else?
Cynthia, I need to know where they're giving those kits at, if you got any information.
What kids?
The COVID kits, because I have a lot of homebound seniors and, you know, they can't go outside, so they could do it in their home.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna reach out. I'll reach out to
Maggie.
Lewis?
Maggie,
Yes.
you can stop by the church and pick up some
Oh,
boxes.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, John, Reverend John. I'll
try and be there at 1 tomorrow, please.
No problem.
Thank
you.
And
And
I'll
if
also
anyone else that needs some, please, you can stop by tomorrow at 1 and pick up some kits.
And I'll also reach out to the Department of Aging so that way if they have more supply, we can get to our seniors. Anyone else?
Hey, Cynthia, it's Nicola.
Hi.
Hi. So you mentioned the donation. Before anybody decides to come and donate, just reach out to the location, make sure they are accepting. A lot of the donation sites are full capacity, like Marone College, it's full capacity. Like we can accept more donation. It's like it's been overwhelming of the amount of donation that the family has received So please, before heading out and donating, just reach out to the location. I had to call Pastor Reggie so he could come and pick up like 40, 50 bags of donation that no longer fit inside the school. And Monroe College is the one where we are. It's pretty big, the building. And I'm in a room right now that has so much donation that we don't know what to do with them. So please, before you head out, call the location, reach out to them and make sure they are accepting donations, especially when it comes to clothes. I know that definitely on toiletry, like Pampers and water and things like that, they are accepting, but clothes, that's it. We're full capacity when it comes to that.
Okay.
We're here today.
Sokola,
Yes.
Sokola, you said that you have so much. There's Pastor John. Why don't we give some to him?
Well, I reached out to Pastor Reggie because of his pantry, and he gives out things, and he was the first person I thought about. And then the 5-2, because this is a different command. I'm in the 5-2 precinct. And Monroe College, I know 5-2 reach out to their clergies as well, their NYPD clergies, to come and pick up things for their churches. If I get more stuff when it comes to clothes, I'll reach out to Pastor John as well in regards. But we reach out to as much people as we can for them to pick up donation. And then the other thing is, while we're here and I'm having this meeting in one of the rooms, classroom and there's a vigil taking place, and not only are we dealing with 120 units, which had one family alone had 8 members of the family. So we have over 200-300 people that need services, and we're holding a vigil over at the building. We're also dealing with Black Lives Matters who are attacking us as well, and the people who are providing these services. So just let's be helpful. Let's be here for the right reasons. Let's support each other. Okay, this is all about the victims right now. Nothing to do with protests or officers or supporting. This is about us coming together, supporting the family in need. We lost 9 children, people. 9 children. One too many. And that should be our priority, and our resources should be helping the family. And sometimes we're being, in different location, not being able to give the services to the people that really need it. And so I'm venting because it gets frustrating that we have to help, and at the same time we're getting attacked for helping.
Listen, thank you for all that you do, and I agree with you. It should be about the families, but I'm glad to hear that it's like that you actually have a lot of supplies for these families. That's really good.
Hello.
Hi, Altagracia.
Hello. Okay, ahora fue que pude entrar.
Okay, ahora mismo nosotros vamos a terminar.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pero no, quédate ahí.
Okay.
Anyone else? Okay, so it was 333 East 181st Street. The vigil at what time?
It started at 6 o'clock.
Okay, all right.
Can someone repeat the information about the Zariga Avenue place to give the donations and if they're accepting canned food?
1230 Zariga Avenue. You would have to call. Let me see if I find. Give me 1 second. I'll bring up the flyer again.
Thank you.
It doesn't have the number, but it has email. So let me just put it back on the screen.
Thank you.
If you leave your information in the chat, your email, I'll definitely be able to send you the entire packet with all of the flyers that I have available.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay, but I'll bring this up right now. 13. Right here. Hold on. So it's I can't say that name, but it's SARRIOLA at schools.nyc.gov.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll provide my email address to you also. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else that needs these information, please put your name and your email in the chat and I'll send it tomorrow. I guess that's the end of announcements. So we will be seeing you all at the next school board meeting if I don't see you at the other meetings.
Thank you very much. So can somebody move a motion for adjournment, please?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion, Evelyn.
Seconded by? Thank you. So the committee meeting is adjourned. Thank you. God bless you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Cynthia, do me a favor, baby. For
Have a good
any
night.
of the meetings, please email me because I don't have the access on my phone through the text. E-meeting, email.
Say it one more time, Monique. I'm sorry.
I said the meetings, just send it to me through email, honey, please, because that's the only way I'm able to access it.
I always send it through email and then the same day I just as a reminder, but I send a lot of stuff. So.
Okay, no, I apologize. I know sometimes I be moving a lot and I just come home from work, so I was late. So
No worries. But you always get it to your email anyways, okay?
you're awesome. I appreciate you.
All right. So good night, everyone.
Good night.
Ralph, I'll see. Just give me a call later.
Aló.